And what's good, BT Gang? And we back with another banger, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in once again. I'm BT, and welcome to BT Scents. And today, we're talking about a fragrance from my house that a lot of people have been clamoring about. Even myself, I've been clamoring about. If y'all been paying attention to the channel lately, this one is called from Montagne Parfums. This one's called Imaginary. And this is their dupe, Montagne Parfums' dupe of Louis Vuitton's Imagination. Now, that's probably the most popular Louis Vuitton scent. I think that's the one everybody goes after. Personally, I would say it's my third favorite. I like Pacific Coast, Pacific Chill. Then I like Symphony. Then I'll go Imagination. That's my order. But Imagination, nonetheless, is a great smelling DNA. Love it. I have another not duplication. What am I talking about? I'm trying to make up words and be somebody I'm not. I have another dupe from Alexandria Fragrances of Louis Vuitton's Imagination. It's called Visionary. And maybe eventually, if I want to see me compare those two, we'll talk about that. But this video is about Imaginary. So let's go ahead and hop into the notes, and we're going to talk about this. So at the top, we got Citron, Bergamot, Sicilian Orange. Then in the mid, we got Nigerian Ginger, Neroli, Cinnamon. Then in the base, we got Chinese Black Tea, Ambroxan, Olibanum, and Gaiac Wood, which is, I believe, is Gaiac Wood? Ooh, I don't know. I can't remember. I know there's another word for that. But let's get a smell on this thing, man. Because this smells tremendous. It's like the quality on these Montagne perfumes. I did like 2 big hauls on Montagne, and the quality on every single one was just unbelievable, man. Like, these things smell so fantastic. Whether or not they perform, I think that's like an individual thing. But one thing you can't deny with this house is they all smell phenomenal. They smell phenomenal. Like I would say like Alexandria has a tougher time because they're an extrait. So whenever you're dealing with extraits, I feel like the top notes don't stand out as much in extraits. But when you're using the EDP like Montagne does, I feel like everything is as fresh as it needs to be, or it can be as deep as it needs to be. And they make their stuff to order. So like whenever they go out of sale, whatever they're sold out because like it's just not in season for that particular note or natural substance, which is kind of dope to know that they're using like really good stuff in their fragrances. That's why they go sold out so often. But what you get with that is just quality is just insane. You get that tea, that kind of soapy feel. This is perfect, man. Like, I would say out of all the Louis Vuitton DNAs, I think Imagination is the best signature scent. It's all year round. It's not too heavy for the high heat, but it's also not light like Meteora is, I feel like, for the winter. I think you can wear this every single season and be totally fine. It's a compliment getter. It just smells clean. It smells well put together. Doesn't smell old. Doesn't smell young. It just smells universal. Like this is soapy clean with some tea, and it just has a happy personality, and it just makes it pop, man. This is, and the best way, it almost smells like blue hand soap, like, but in the best way though. Like it's some really good stuff. As far as performance goes, I got 7 to 8 hours out of this one. I know that's a big thing with Montaignes. People say Montaignes don't perform. Like I said earlier on in the video, I believe that's more of a basis to basis type thing. I don't think all of them perform the same. Some of them have better performance than others. But this one performs pretty well. I'll say 7 to 8 hours with a decent projection for like 1.5 hours maybe. Really good stuff. It's going to reach out. It's going to grab. It definitely performs better than the OG Imagination. It definitely performs better than that. So performance should not be a problem with this one. Seasons, like I said, all 4 seasons. I will say it's a moderate sillage. It's not like a huge room filling sillage. But if you overspray this one, I do feel like it could become that. But it's so likable. It's so clean. It's so easy that I don't think that'll be a problem. But excuse me, I just had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for the first time, and it's making me like, I don't know, man. Nonetheless, TMI, right? But yeah, so this is not gonna be like a room filler fragrance, but it's a clean. The sillage is gonna be moderate. People in your speech bubble will smell you. You know, like walking around, fanning around. This will hang in the air just a tad bit. But don't expect this to be like as soon as you walk in, everybody's gonna be like, what the heck? Unless you overspray it, then it'll be like that. But that's not to say that this is not gonna perform well. This is gonna perform great. This is a perfect, like I said, everyday signature scent. You can wear this to work, run errands, gym, anything you want. This is gonna work in, bro, in every single season and situation. And I personally feel like that's why it's the most coveted Louis Vuitton DNA, because it just does everything so well. Like Pacific Chill, I feel like can be seen as it's not strong enough for the wintertime. It's light, it's fruity, it's more playful. Meteora is not heavy enough for the wintertime as well, and it's just like a blue CK, like Calvin Klein 1 type of smell. But this one right here has some personality, it has the quality, has the longevity, and also has the versatility. So if you out here and you blind buying Louis Vuitton fragrances, which I do not recommend, I would probably say this is probably the safest blind buy. This or Meteora. This is probably the two best, safest blind buys. And you can't go wrong with Louis Vuitton Imagination, because like I said, every single body will like it, and everybody will be wondering like, what is that? What do you have on? Because it's not, I feel like it's not as common as a Meteora smell. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna be the review for this one. Like I said, this is my third favorite DNA from the Louis Vuitton house, so I'm gonna give this one personally an 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. It smells great. It smells clean, easy going. But Pacific Chill and Symphony, just, it's something about them that's just different, bro. And I suggest you don't honestly buy the OG for this one, because these smell really, really similar, and like literally, like, I don't even know, like Louis Vuittons are going for like $400, $500. You can get a 50 ml bottle of this for like $50. So I mean, do the math, bro. You can get 100 mils for $100. You can get 100 mils for $500 from Louis Vuitton. And they probably don't perform as well. Everybody's like, you can refill the bottle. You can refill the bottle. It still costs money to refill the bottle. So, I mean, that's the only like hit I have on Louis Vuitton personally. Their stuff smells great. Their fresh fragrances are so nice. I still got to try a whole bunch of them. Like, I think California Dreaming, and it's a whole bunch of them I still got to try. But paying $500 for a freshie is just insane to me, bro. Like, I mean, maybe if you live in like Florida or California or Arizona or Vegas or somewhere like that, but even then, like $500 for a fragrance in general is just, at this stage of my life, is crazy. So yeah, so I give this an 8.5. It's a very, very great fragrance. I like the way it smells. It smells very high quality. Like I said, if y'all wanted me to compare this one to the Alexandria, y'all let me know down in the comments, and I can do that one for y'all as well. But yeah, that's pretty much the video, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all stay blessed. Peace.